I'm Isaac, and every day on this channel we go through everything Donald Trump said on Truth Social over the last 24 hours. So today, huge news out of Japan. A couple days ago on this channel we talked about this, but Donald Trump says, as President of the United States of America, it's my honor to give a complete and total endorsement of Sanai Takaichi, the Prime Minister of Japan, and what her highly respected coalition is representing. And Sanai Takaichi is the first female Prime Minister of Japan, and Trump praises her as a highly respected person of great wisdom and strength. And again, we looked at this a couple of days ago, but Donald Trump endorsed Sanai Takaichi and her coalition for a vote on February 8th, in which their parliament, the Diet, voted on whether to keep her as Prime Minister and how much seats her coalition would get. Well, that election went down, and it went really well for Takaichi. Trump says congratulations to Prime Minister Sanai Takaichi and her coalition on a landslide victory in today's very important vote. She is a highly respected and very popular leader. Sanai's bold and wise decision to call for an election paid off big time. Her party now runs the legislature, holding a historic 2/3 supermajority, the first time since World War II. Sanai, it was my honor to endorse you and your coalition. I wish you great success in passing your conservative, peace through strength agenda. The wonderful people of Japan who voted with such enthusiasm will always have my strong support. And that's the key right there, passing your conservative, peace through strength agenda. Because Sanai Takaichi is a more nationalistic and conservative candidate, and she just won big. And so what are the implications for that victory for the United States? Well, this right-wing victory could just be isolated to Japan, but it could also have implications for the 2026 midterms. Another foreign policy post from Trump, he posts this picture with him and a bunch of European leaders. And you can see here there's the United States with Canada as part of the United States, as well as Greenland. And we didn't cover this yesterday, but right before the Super Bowl, Donald Trump says, "Enjoy the Super Bowl, America. Our country is stronger, bigger, and better than ever before, and the best is yet to come." However, after the Super Bowl, Trump was not happy. He says the Super Bowl halftime show is absolutely terrible. One of the worst ever. It makes no sense, is an affront to the greatness of America, and doesn't represent our standards of success, creativity, or excellence. Nobody understands a word this guy is saying, and the dancing is disgusting, especially for young children that are watching from throughout the USA and all over the world. This show is just a slap in the face to our country, which is setting new standards and records every single day, including the best stock market and 401ks in history. There's nothing inspirational about this mess of a halftime show, and watch. It will get great reviews from the fake news media because they haven't got a clue what's going on in the real world. And by the way, the NFL should immediately replace its ridiculous new kickoff rule. Make America great again. So Trump says the halftime show was not representative of the actual wins of America, which he referenced the economy, which, as we've seen, has a record stock market and national security driven by our great tariffs. And we saw Trump predict 100,000 on the Dow by the end of his term, and he posted that again today. He also posts this as an article by Scott Carpenter. It's titled, "Trump Moves Can Cut Loan Rates 50 Basis Points." From Bloomberg, changes at Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, along with President Donald Trump's mortgage-backed security purchase directive, could together lower mortgage rates by 0.5 percentage point according to Barclays. Between buying 200 billion mortgage-backed securities, cutting guarantee fees by roughly half, and streamlining some aspects of the lending process, the administration can hope to achieve total mortgage rate declines on the order of about 50 basis points this year. The increase could be even larger if 20-year Treasury auctions were stopped and long end issuance was curbed. That would force the Fed to absorb more bills, amounting to an implicit yield curve control. All those would have a profound effect on rates in general and could push mortgages down to 5% this year. And speaking of mortgages, the White House says mortgage affordability is at a 4-year high after rates fell in January, citing this from Housing Wire. The average monthly payment fell to $2,091, down $164 in the past year. And to finish off, the White House posts, "Make America Great Again," and Trump reposted that. And Trump also reposted this video with the caption, "If you didn't know, now you know." Let's take a look.
We don't do subtle. We choose bold.
For the first time in history, flying over the Gulf of America.
We don't limit our ambition. Never have. We build big. We move fast. We bet on ourselves and don't apologize for winning. We say what we mean and we stand by it.
You don't know, now you know.
We are fully, proudly, and unapologetically American.
Okay, and so that was everything that Donald Trump said today. We saw a massive blowout for Sonai Takaichi and the LDP in their election yesterday, a massive win for the right wing. We also saw that mortgage rates are dropping and that they could continue to drop. And that's everything Trump posted about today. Pretty short video as well. As always, if you guys want to support the channel, consider subscribing. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, and if we could do that, it would be absolutely amazing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.